So I want to tell you a little story about something that happened yesterday. And if you're under 40, please don't scroll. This could literally save you thousands of pounds and a whole pile of stress. So I sat down with a lovely couple last night, late 50s, early 60s, bought their retirement home, had got a small mortgage, and just wanted to get some life insurance to make sure that mortgage was paid off should the worst happen to one of them. Because obviously at that time of life, things are a bit more real. I know firsthand what health issues can look like. And one of them had had some health issues in the past. And obviously they wanted to just make sure that should the worst happen, the surviving partner was protected. So we have a piece of software that we can use called Underwriting, where we can put in a lot of the information and get a really accurate quotation for things like life and critical illness cover. And when the premiums came back for this couple, it was eye-watering. He on his own was okay. We could get the life cover, no problem. But as a couple, it was completely unaffordable. And this really demonstrated a very serious lesson, which is to get your protection while you're young. When you're in your 30s and 40s, life and critical illness cover costs you next to nothing compared to what it's going to cost you if you're in your late 50s, early 60s. And you can set it up as long-term cover. So when you are in your late 50s and early 60s, you're still covered and still paying that same premium you were paying when you're in your 30s. Once you get past 50, the risk curve for insurance gets incredibly steep. Your age is going to increase your premium every year. Common health issues start appearing. Now, they're either going to be excluded or they're going to increase your premium, depending on the type of cover you're going for. Past medical conditions suddenly start mattering, and some illnesses are going to make full cover totally unavailable to you. And that's exactly what happened here. One partner was basically uninsurable, and it's not because of anything dramatic, just the realities of getting older. And it meant that this couple basically had to choose who got cover. It's not ideal, it's not comfortable, but the alternative was certainly not affordable. And the lesson here is if they'd taken out life cover in their 20s, 30s, early 40s and kept it, they could have locked in those rates for decades at a tiny fraction of the cost that they're now looking at. So if you've been putting off getting things like life insurance, critical illness, income protection, or even private medical sorted, there is never a better time than now. Unless, of course, it was yesterday. I'm Patrick Wakeman, your local East Midlands mortgage and protection advisor. I serve clients up and down the UK. Links are in the bio. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.